Seems like the quickest way to get yourself some kind of headline now is to leave Twitter. But some people are advising a lot of these Hollywood celebrities to not delete their account. What's really funny is a lot of these people that are jumping to quickly delete their account, they'll all come back too, by the way. Don't fall for this little virtuous move that a lot of them are trying to do, because it's all fake. Every single one of them will come back, because everybody in the entertainment industry is a little bit of a narcissist. You have to be just a little bit, at least, to want to be in the limelight. So you've got a lot of these people like Trent Reznor here. If you don't know who that is, that's the vocalist for 9 Inch Nails, a band that I do like, actually. But how many people know who this man is? So he's got like 1 million followers, and he's talking about how he's really thinking about leaving the platform. He's ready to push the button. And it's like, why are you even talking about it? The reason you're talking about it is because you're trying to get some publicity. It's become such a toxic environment. These people from music that kind of had this rebellious image. It's like Rage Against the Machine is a part of the system now. Rage for the system. That's what it feels like. So you've got all these people trying to get headlines, and you've got basically advisors telling them to shut up and stop. Elon Musk, though, is pointing out usage of Twitter continues to rise. A lot of people coming back to Twitter and having fun on there again. It feels like you can actually talk without getting banned now. So many ban false flagging campaigns on Twitter to get people kicked off. Feels like that's kind of settled down a little bit. You got Matthew Cherry here. Don't even know who this guy is. I guess he's talking about leaving Twitter. A lot of these people I've never even heard of. Never even heard of a lot of these people. And it's just funny to me. Like Whoopi Goldberg leaves, Stephen Fry, Amber Heard, who people were crying about. Amber Heard deleted her account. Who could blame her? Like, no one's crying that any of these people are left. I hope all the celebrities leave. The biggest mistake that a celebrity could do is tweet their thoughts on Twitter. It destroys their brand, especially when they're just running around saying idiotic political shit like Mark Ruffalo, who has no idea what the hell he's talking about. I feel like every time Mark Ruffalo says something on Twitter, like he read a TLDR in a children's book that somebody made for him. Like, how to be an ass. Mark Ruffalo reading it, sitting down. He's the biggest clown in Hollywood. I can't stand it. He's a clown trying to play a scientist. By the way, there's a lot of funny stuff going on. I think the funniest thing that I've seen happen so far is this Twitter employee, and it really shows you the mentality of these Twitter employees. They think that they can just go shit on their boss and be fine. Like, this is the problem with a lot of woke companies, is they can literally crap on their boss and keep their jobs. The best example of this that I've ever seen was this woman who was crapping on the editor-in-chief of Marvel Comics. There's a whole controversy surrounding him and a pen name where he pretended to be Asian to write for Japanese Marvel. And she was like calling him out, calling him racist and all this stuff. And then he hired her. He gave her a bunch of work. That's kind of like what you see on a regular basis. So this guy, he thought he could come out and shit all over Elon Musk on Twitter publicly. And Elon Musk corrected him and then fired him. That's called consequence culture. You can't, what do you do? You go out there shaming your boss on Twitter, on his platform that he owns. He was rightfully fired immediately. These clowns, they don't get how it works. So, hashtag open to work because he got fired. And here it is right here. He's fired. I don't know if they had here's the whole interaction. So, Elon Musk says here that he's sorry that the Android app, I believe, was running super slow in many countries. And he's trying to fix it. This guy comes out and says, I've spent 6 years working on Twitter for Android and can say this is wrong. This person says, I've been a developer for 20 years, and I can tell you that as the domain expert here, you should inform the boss privately. Trying to one-up him in public while he is trying to learn and be helpful makes you look spiteful, self-serving as a developer. He says, maybe he should ask questions privately, maybe using Slack or email. And then this is limited, but somebody said something, and then he said he's fired. And, what did this guy expect? Guess it's official now. The system pin is required to use this Mac. He got locked out. I mean, that was a dumb move. First off, he survived all of the cuts, right? He survived all of the cuts and was still at the job, which I'm assuming probably pays pretty good. It's just a guess. But he survived the cuts, and then he decided, I'm going to be rude as hell to my boss in front of millions of people, and he got fired. Probably not the best idea. I don't know. Probably not the best way to go about things. So he got his job taken from him. It was stupid to do. And this person right here that says, yo, I've been working as a developer for 20 years, maybe talk to the boss privately about this. If he had done that, he probably would have his job. But he says here, maybe he should ask questions privately, maybe using Slack or email. Okay, never mind. I said that as it was Elon Musk. But he's still being an ass. You think you were going to get to stay at your job? He's fired. Bye. That's what you get. What a dumb thing to do. That's the stupidest thing that I've seen. So he got fired in front of millions of people. Shows that he's probably not the best guy to hire now. This makes him look bad. I wouldn't want to hire this guy. This guy might go out and publicly shame me. Why would I hire you? I'm not going to hire someone that would spit in my face. So he's gone. The other big stupid thing that's going on right now are people that are mad that people at Twitter got a free lunch. So it was in that video I showed, Twitter was cooking meals for people. Elon Musk says it costs $13 million a year. Why are we spending $13 million? I've never had a job that paid for my lunch daily. Have you had a job that does that? Well, that's a cush job. Maybe, a pizza day or something here and there, as a celebration, but never every day. That's what you got at Twitter, nice lunches, nicely prepared lunches. What kind of job is this? And I went over video game rooms and all kinds of stuff at their job. Barely anybody was working there. So people are actually mad because Twitter isn't getting a free lunch anymore. Who the hell are these people that are outraged that he's cutting out free lunches? Do you realize that most Americans or people in the world even don't get free lunches at their work? And you expect people that are struggling to even pay for Thanksgiving dinner to give a damn about free lunches for people at Twitter? This is the craziest shit I've ever seen. It's elites that are mad about it too. So it's just this whole drama show is funny to me. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Check out my locals, by the way. Use code FLASH and get a free month. It's free to sign up. But if you want to check out what supporter benefits there are, use code FLASH, you get a free month. You can check it out. Also, leave some comments below and what you think about everything going on with Twitter and Hollywood. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Check out my Rumble and my locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.